قل هذه سبيلي أدعو إلى الله على بصيرة أنا ومن اتبعني وسبحان الله وما أنا من المشركين.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستهديه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم تسليما كثيرا مزيدا إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد. Now, the author uses as proof, he chose as proof, there's plenty of proof, but the author chose a specific verse. فَمَنْ كَانَ يَرْجُو لِقَاءَ رَبِّهِ فَلْيَعْمَلْ عَمَلًا صَالِحًا وَلَا يُشْرِكْ بِعِبَادَةِ رَبِّهِ أَحَدًا. So whoever hopes to see his Lord and be rewarded by him, فَلْيَعْمَلْ عَمَلًا صَالِحًا, let him make his worship correctly and purely and sincerely for the sake of Allah. وَلَا يُشْرِكْ بِعِبَادَةِ رَبِّهِ أَحَدًا, and let him not make any share of his ibadah for anyone other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَمَنْ كَانَ يَرْجُو, whoever has hope. If you look at that sentence right there, that's a form of praise. If you were to judge that statement there, is it praise or not praise? It's praise. Whoever has hope, that's indicative of praise. If it's praise, it means what it's talking about is ibadah. Because we said the definition of ibadah, a portion of the definition of ibadah is anything that Allah praises or loves. Yarju, فَمَنْ كَانَ يَرْجُو. Yarju means has hope in the mercy of Allah, fearing His punishment. Yarju. Yarju liqa'a rabbih. Yarju liqa'a rabbih. Hoping and longing to see his Lord. Yarju liqa'a rabbih, hoping and longing to see his Lord. Meeting the Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is two types. No khas, it's an honorary special one, and this is for the believers who Allah is pleased with, and they are pleased with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to be among those. So this is the honorary seeing of Allah or meeting of Allah. Then there's a liqa'am. That's for everyone. Ya ayyuhal insanu innaka kadihun ila rabbika kadhan famulaqih. You're returning to your Lord verily with your deeds and your actions, both good and bad deeds. For sure you're returning to Him and you will meet Him. This one in this verse, this is for everyone. Everyone is meeting Allah, this meeting, good and bad. فَمَنْ كَانَ يَرْجُو لِقَاءَ رَبِّهِ فَلْيَعْمَلْ is in order to act. If you have hope, you're praised. But he didn't just say hope, he said فَلْيَعْمَلْ. You gotta do, you gotta act. عَمَلًا صَالِحًا. عَمَلًا صَالِحًا, let him make his worship. Let him, in addition to the worship of hope, he has to act on it. عَمَلًا صَالِحًا means to make it pure for the sake of Allah and sincere for the sake of Allah. Pure for the sake of Allah and sincere for the sake of Allah and in accordance. The two rules for any ibadah you do. The proof for that is وَمَا أُمِرُوا إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ. They were commanded not, but that they should worship Allah sincerely as a condition for their ibadah. They have to be sincere. It has to be pure. That's the first condition. The second condition, فَلْيَعْمَلْ عَمَلًا صَالِحًا. The second condition for فَلْيَعْمَلْ عَمَلًا صَالِحًا is it must be in accordance. And the proof for that is with the hadith in Sahih Bukhari and Muslim, مَنْ عَمِلَ عَمَلًا لَيْسَ عَلَيْهِ أَمْرُنَا فَهُوَ رَدٌّ. whoever introduces into our religion that which is not part of it, it will be rejected. It's an innovation. So those are the two rules. Those are the two rules for amalan salihah, for the deed, sincerely and in accordance. Then the tail of the verse, فمن كان يرجو لقاء ربه فليعمل عملا صالحا ولا يشرك بعبادة ربه أحدا. Let him not make any share of his worship for anyone other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This includes major and minor shirk in this part of the verse. This is why you don't make shirk, because the one who you worship, who nourished you, who created you, who sustained you, is the one you're supposed to worship. And ahada is nakira fi siyaq al-umum, indefinite noun that's in the context of negation, which renders a general meaning. Meaning, absolutely, completely, no one gets a share of your ibadah but Allah. It's to affirm the fact that no one gets a share. Ahada, the verse, ahada, nakira fi siyaq al-umum, the verse would have been complete without the word ahada. But it's added as emphasis in this crucial matter to show that absolutely, surely, no one can get a share of that ibadah. Why did the author use this as proof? He used it as proof to show that raja is ibadah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the verse praised raja, so made it ibadah. That's all. So giving a portion to other than Allah becomes shirk.